Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to show you how to create a sofa in Blender. So without any further ado, let's start. Press Shift A and add a circle. Go to the add circle here and then change the vertices to maybe 8. Press RX and then type 90 on your keyboard to rotate it 90 degrees. Press 1 on your numpad to switch to front view. Press G and move it here, maybe here. Press S to scale it down, then press Ctrl A to apply the scale. Tap to edit mode, press 2 to switch to edge selection mode. Select these edges, press E and extrude it down, then press X, Z, and then 0 to flatten it, and then G, Z, and then move it down once more. Hold Alt and select this face edges. Press F to fill it. Now press A to select everything. Press 3 on your numpad to switch to the side view. Press E and then extrude it like so. Press Ctrl R to add loop cuts. Tap to object mode. Go to the modifiers tab and add simple deform modifier. Change it to bend and change the axis to Y. Now increase the angle. Press 7 to switch to the top view and let's say 95. I don't want this thing to face this direction, so in order to fix that we would have to flip it. So hold Control and then press M. Click and hold your mouse wheel to flip it around like so. And then press G, X, slide it here. Maybe let's decrease the bend angle. Also in the modifiers tab, add a mirror modifier and then come to the viewport, press Shift A and add an empty. Select the sofa, click on the eyedropper and choose your empty as the object. Okay. Now tap to edit mode. Before that, let's apply the simple deform. Tap to edit mode. Press 3 to switch to face selection mode. Select these faces. Press X and delete the faces. Switch to X selection mode. Hold Alt and click on this edge loop. Now before I extrude and connect both parts, I need to check clipping so that whenever I get close to this one, it will automatically clip to it. Press E, X, and then move it. Good. Now press Ctrl R and add two segments. Tap to object mode. Go to the modifiers tab. Press Ctrl A to apply the modifier. Go to the edit mode. Select everything Press M and merge by distance. Switch to face selection mode. Select these faces. Press E and then extrude it forward like so. Press Ctrl R to add loop cut here. Switch to edge selection mode. Select this edge. Hold Ctrl and select this edge. Press Shift D to duplicate it. Press P to separate the selection. Select the separated edge or loop. Select everything and then press F to fill it. Now press E and then extrude it down, maybe here. Go to the object mode, Shift D to duplicate it, and then this time extrude it down. Press S, Z. No, before that, let's bring the origin point to the middle. So go to Object, Set Origin, Origin to Geometry. Now press X, Z, scale it down. Press G, Z, then bring it down here. Okay. Select this sofa and then right click, choose smooth. Select both of these. Right click and choose smooth. Now select this, press Ctrl+2 to add subdivision modifier. Same for this. This one too. Ctrl+2. Now tap to edit mode. You're going to add support loop to these two objects. Press Ctrl R and add a support loop here. Move it down. Another support loop. Move it up. Press Ctrl R again to add a support loop here. At the corner, add one here too. Now back to object mode. Select this object. Go to the edit mode. Press Ctrl R to add a loop cut here, just like we did to the first object. And add one in the middle. Move it up a bit closer. Tap to object mode. Let's bring the origin point to the middle. So go to object, set origin, origin to geometry. Now press S, Z and scale it up. Press G, Z and move it up. Go to object mode. Switch to face selection. Select this face. Press I to insert it. Tap to object mode. Select this object. Go to edit mode. Press Ctrl R and add a loop cut here. And then Ctrl R again to add another loop cut here. And we are done with the modeling. Let's go ahead and add texture to it. So go to the shading tab, click on new to create new material, press Shift A and add a color ramp. Connect the color to the principled BSDF. Press Shift A and add a noise texture. Connect the factor to the factor of the color ramp. And before that, we need to unwrap it. UV unwrap it. Tap to edit mode, select everything. Press U and then smart UV project. Same for the other two. Select everything U, smart UV project. The last one, smart UV project. Now select this. Increase the scale to maybe 50. Let's start with 50 and see. Mm, let's go with 100. Okay. Select the noise texture. Press Ctrl T to add texture coordinate. Connect the UV to the vector. Okay. Maybe we can still increase the scale. So this time, let's use 200. Select these two and then hold shift and select this. Press Ctrl L, then link the materials. Okay. Change this first color from black to red, dark red, and then the white color to red. Maybe let's darken it a bit to create a nice perfect red leather color. Now press Shift E and add a bump node. Connect the normal to the number of the principal BSDF and then connect the color ramp color to the height of the bump. Increase the distance. Okay, I think that's too much. Let's decrease it to maybe point. Okay, and I think we are done. But let's create a flow for this. So press Shift A, now the plane. Press S to scale it up, and then press Ctrl A to apply the scale. Go to edit mode. Select these edges. Press E, Z, extrude it up. Press G, Y, and then move it here. G, X, move it here. Press 0 to switch to camera view. Select this to lock the camera. And then position it like so. Let's create a material for the wall or floor. So click on new to create new material. Set it to maybe cream white. Yes. Now switch to render view. Select your light source. Press G and move it here. Go to the light data tab and then change it from point to area. Press R, Y, and then rotate it here. Press G, move it up. Press Shift A. Let's add an area light. Then press G, Z, move it up like so. Change the power from 10 to 1000. Press Shift A to duplicate it, and then Y to move it here. Move it at the front. And then press G, X, move it here. Select this one in the middle, and then press X to scale it. Press G, Y to move it forward. Scale it once again. Select the sofa. Decrease the roughness a bit. Okay. Now we are done. You can go ahead and render your scene. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, or share. Peace.